In this final tutorial, we're going to be looking at editing and preparing your film for screening. We'll be using Final Cut Pro 10 today, which is Mac-based software, but the basic concept I'll be discussing applies to a range of other editing programs. Whether that's iMovie, Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas or Windows Movie Maker, so use whatever you can get your hands on and get editing. Firstly, here's a quick overview of what we're looking at. When we open the program, we can see that there's 4 basic windows. In the top left, we can see our library, where the project files get loaded when we start bringing footage into the program. So, when we import our media, it will appear in this window. Underneath is our timeline. In Final Cut 10, this is referred to as a project, and it's the business end of the software, where we actually cut together our film. No, not that kind of cutting. In the top center is the viewer, where we can watch our edit as we work. The top right window has lots of more complex controls for manipulating our footage. We won't pay much attention to this space for now. So, once we've plugged our camera or memory card into the computer, we can click on the import button and bring our footage into the software. It all appears in the library and we can have a watch. In the little window here, you can click to select the part of the clip you'd like to use. Then we click and drag the clip into our project and we've started our edit. We'll build up our sequence by repeating this process. There, great! As we work on our film, we'll want to make some adjustments to our clips, so we can trim the clips to make them shorter just by clicking at the start or end of the clip and dragging. Or cut them up in the project by using the blade tool. After using the blade, we have to go back and choose Select Mode, which returns us to normal operating mode. We can also just clip and drag our clips around to change the order they play in. There is a lot more that the program can do here, but these basic techniques allow us to do most simple editing tasks. Once we've got our edit looking good, we might also want to add some finishing touches. We can also add transitions, so effects like fades or dissolves, to help smooth out our edit. Most programs come with lots of transitions and some of them are pretty cheesy, so have a flick through and find the ones that best suit your project. To add the transition, we need to be precise with our mouse. We drag and drop the transition right on the join between the clips we want it to work on. We might also want to add some text or titles. Again, there's usually a good range of preset options and it's really simple to do. We just drag our title on top of the video clip we want to have the text appear above. And in the top right box, we'll have space to change the text to what we want it to say. Text works just like the video clips, so we can extend it or use transitions on it just the same. Once we're happy with our masterpiece, it's time to get the film exported from the editor. This is an area that people often get confused with because there are a huge range of files you can use and it can be hard to know what to choose. So, in Final Cut Pro, exporting is called sharing. Different software will use different languages to describe this. So, we click Share and then choose Master File. A window pops up and you need to change your settings to MP4. Click on the codec box and select H.264. This is a version of an MP4 file. Follow through on the Next button and choose a location to export the file to. You might have a bit of a wait whilst it exports, so time for a cup of tea. Yum 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 yum! Once we're done, get your work uploaded and enjoy. Remember, there's loads more info on each of these programs online. They are complex programs and there's plenty to learn. Thanks for following us through these video guides, especially as the people making them are learning themselves. Bye bye!